Westsiders, my name is Brittany. I'm a physical therapist at the Frankfurt Clinic. I thought I'd make a video for you guys to help show you what you can do at home for your babies who have torticollis. This is my daughter, Charlotte. I'm going to be using her as a model, so hopefully she cooperates for us today. Torticollis is a condition where you have tightness and weakness in the neck. So there's two main positions that we're going to be working on. One is going to be the rotation and the other one is going to be the tilt or the tip. The rotation is when they shake their head left to right like they're saying no. And then the tip is where their nose stays in the middle, but their ear leans over and touches the shoulder. If you're not sure which way your child rotates or tips, feel free to reach out to your therapist or feel free to go ahead and move in both directions. The first stretch we're going to work on is the tilt stretch. So what you're going to do is if your baby likes to tilt their head to the right, you're going to open up the right side of their neck in order to stretch it. So this is Charlie's right side. We're going to pretend like she has a right tilt. And what I'm going to do is hold the shoulder down on the right side and pull the ear away from that side, trying to keep her attention and make sure that her nose is up towards the ceiling. For the rotation stretch, you're going to rotate their head opposite of the way they like to look. So if your child likes to look to the left a lot, you're going to rotate their head to the right. So let's pretend that we're going to rotate Charlie's head to the right here. I'm going to hold her left shoulder down and use my hand just to gently bring her head over to the right side. I want to make sure I keep that shoulder down because if it comes with her, we're going to be stretching her trunk instead of just her neck. Right, Charlie? Ideally, you would do these stretches at every diaper change or as many times as you feel like you're able to. Try to hold them each for 30 to 60 seconds at a time. Or if you feel more comfortable, you can do 100 reps each time. The next thing we're going to work on is facilitated rolling. By working on the motor milestone of rolling, we can also build head strength. So what I'm going to do, let's pretend Charlie has a right tip. I'm going to roll her over her right side in order to strengthen the left side of her neck. What that's going to look like is placing a toy, music, sounds, or something to her right side to get her attention over there. I'm then going to take her left leg, bend it up, and roll it over, and wait for her to pick her arm over and pick her head up. So you can see as I'm kind of gently rolling her over her right side here, she's picking that head up in order to look over at that toy and complete the roll. That's going to be strengthening the left side of her neck. If your baby has a torticollis to the other side, you just simply reverse the position. The next exercise we're going to do is called a pull to sit. A pull to sit is really good for developing the front muscles in the neck and the abdominal muscles. This is really important to build head control and stability in our torticollis babies. So what you're going to do is literally pull your baby from a laying down position up into a sitting position. I like to grab her by the hands here and have her come up, pulling that head up with her body. Now, you may feel that she's pulling up with her biceps here a little bit. That's perfectly normal. What you don't want to see is her head lagging behind her body. Good girl. You can also work the reverse. Have her go back down nice and slow, keeping that chin on her chest until she gets all the way to the bottom. Another thing you guys can work on is called the football hold. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your hand between the baby's legs and then hold them underneath of their trunk with your right hand. Take your other hand and put it under their head, in between their shoulder and their ear. This is the side you want to do if your baby has a left torticollis or likes to tip their head to the left. If you want to do the right side, you're just going to reverse everything you're seeing here. I usually like to take my bottom hand and hold that shoulder down to give a nice big stretch on that neck, and then you can walk around the house, and most kids are pretty tolerant of this. If you want to make it more difficult, you can take that hand away and turn it from a stretch to an exercise by making the baby hold their head up against gravity. I like to put my hand underneath here. That way I can kind of give and take away help as needed. And last but not least, we just want to encourage as much floor play as possible. Tummy time is the best. It's really good for gross motor strengthening. We recommend about 10 minutes for every waking hour on the low side. And then as they get tired, let them go ahead and flip over to their back. I like these play mats with dangly toys that they can kick up at. It just keeps them nice and active. We want to try to limit our time to about 30 minutes a day for overall device use. So this includes rock and plays, swings, jumpers, bumbo chairs, things like that. It's just going to help our babies get strong and not have to use anything else that's assisting them. Hopefully this video has been helpful for you. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to your therapist and they can give you more details. Have a great day. Goodbye.